Oh, when was the last time you laughed so hard you almost wet yourself?
Not to interrupt.
When was the last time you laughed so
No,
hard?
yeah, not to interrupt you.
Wet yourself.
Not to interrupt.
When was the last time?
I got the audio to work. We were talking and nothing was being recorded.
Oh no.
I got it fixed.
So we were just dead?
Yeah. So, here. Why did I just shut those off?
Okay. So now we're live?
Yeah, now we're live.
Okay.
Peeking. There we go. Yeah, now we're live.
Alright guys, sorry about that.
Hello. Welcome to Gits and Shiggels, where we're inexperienced with the technical machinery.
Right, we apologize for the dead air, guys. I've been talking to you guys for like the last 5 minutes or however long, and nobody's even heard a word I said. So welcome to our channel, Gits and Shiggels. This is actually our second episode, but our first one has not been uploaded due to technical difficulties. So we ask that you bear with us while we get our channel figured out. Alright guys, please bear with us while we get our channel figured out.
I'm learning every day.
Yes. So, I'm Robin, this is my co-host and nephew Garrett. Say hello.
Hello.
And what we do here is we just kind of pick a topic every week and roll with it. If you guys decide that you want to hear something or want us to talk about something, just post it in the comments.
Or leave it in live chat right now.
Yes, come hang out with us in live chat. I mean, granted, this is only our second episode and the first time we're actually up live, so, you know, it's cool. But, yeah, leave us a message in the comments. You're here to troll? Well, troll away. We don't really care. You like us? Come hang out with us. We're going to try to do this every single Sunday, and if we get a good following, we might do it some more. If you don't like us, well, kick rocks and move on. We don't care. You just want to troll, like I said. Troll away. Don't care. Makes you happy. So we're just, like I said, gonna pick a topic every week, go with it, have some fun. And for these first, few episodes, give us some time.
Some leniency.
Yeah. Let us get this figured out. The technical issues here. So, okay? We appreciate you. We do.
I'm enjoying this.
We do.
I'm figuring things out.
Today, we are talking funny conversation starters. That's what we went with. I googled conversation starters, and I got a whole list of 200 deals, and funny conversation starters was the one we chose.
Ooh.
So, the question I asked Garrett was, when was the last time you laughed so hard you almost or did wet yourself?
That's a good question. I'm going to think on that for a second, because I don't remember exactly. Last time I laughed so hard, I almost wet myself. You hear sound from the game?
Do I?
Do you hear sound from the puzzles?
No.
Okay, cool. I really don't know. It's been a minute, hasn't it?
So usually, I think I can tell you the last time.
It was probably around you, honestly.
Usually it's either with you or your dad.
Mm-hmm.
You two are the two I laugh the hardest with, but I think I can honestly tell you. So I was at work.
Okay.
And so I work as a caregiver for an elderly lady, and we were coming out of a Dollar Tree, and their parking lot slopes into a major, what do you want to call it? 4-lane street. Okay? And it slopes really, really bad. And it was just her and I, and she's in a wheelchair, and I have to push her. And she had a hold of the cart and had her feet up on the cart, and I kind of hooked the legs of the wheelchair into the cart. So she's pushing the cart, and I'm pushing her. And I have to hold the door open with my butt and then push her out with the cart, and it's quite the experience to do that.
The whole ordeal.
So I get her out of the door, and mind you, this just slopes. And I mean, it is a major, major slope. You know, to get down the handicap ramp and into this parking lot, and this parking lot just is a slope straight down into this major intersection, or major street, not intersection.
That would be bad.
Yes. And this cart is weighed down, and this lady, she's not heavy. She weighs a $150. So, but we start going, and I was trying to keep a hold of her, and she's got this cart heaping full, and oh my goodness, we just went. And I mean, we went. There was just, the momentum was there. We went. And I am trying everything I can to get her stopped and get this cart stopped. And all I can see is her flying clear across this entire parking lot, all the way down into this street. But I got her stopped right at the end of the car. But in the process, she had lost her shoe. But she's screaming at me, whoa, 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 keep it below 50. Why I'm trying to slow her in the cart down.
Too fast.
Yeah, and so I got her stopped, and it was so funny. I'm bent over and just laughing so hard and in tears, and then I push the cart up against the car, and I'm moving her to the side of the car to get her in the car, and realize she lost her shoe.
Oh no.
And for some reason, that just made me laugh so hard. So here I am standing in the middle of the parking lot over her shoe, because I had seen it and walked over to it. And I am laughing so hard, tears are just rolling out of my eyes. I am bent over, almost in a squat, because I can't pick up this shoe because I am laughing so hard. I don't know why the shoe part just hit me even funnier than what had just happened to us.
This is so funny.
But I mean, just tears. My ribs are hurting. My whole body is just cramped up from laughing. She's laughing, and the more she laughs, the more I laugh, of course, because laughter is contagious.
Oh, laughter is very contagious. You gotta be careful.
Yes. Oh, it was the funniest thing, and we just kept laughing and kept laughing about it. Oh, goodness. I mean, funny things happen with her and I all the time, but oh, that was one of the funniest, and that was very recent, so I can tell you that's the last
that
time.
was pretty recent. I don't think I was there for that one, though.
No, you weren't, because if you were there, you would have been, one of us would have been pushing the cart, one of us would have been pushing her. But yeah, it was her screaming, keep it below 50. It's like, I'm trying everything in my might to slow us down, too, and
it's just not working.
We just had momentum. I mean, I felt like I was running and pulling and trying to keep from flying down that parking
I'm gonna
lot.
grab our French fries real quick.
So
We
yeah.
got sweet potato fries upstairs.
Oh yeah, we have.
Huh, Maggie.
We have snacks. Garrett made us snacks.
Don't worry, Maggie is the dog.
Yes.
Such a good dog.
Maggie's our co-host, our puppy co-host.
Do you want to go back upstairs?
We had Maggie and we had Moxie and Max down here. Mac, not Max. Mac.
No, yeah.
Yeah. Mac Attack.
Mac Attack.
Down here.
He's around here somewhere.
Oh, there's Moxie. The cat. So I guess I will keep it going while Garrett runs up and gets our snacks. Technically his snacks. But yeah, that had to be the funniest thing, or the thing I laughed at the last time. Sorry. The last time I laughed so hard, I almost wet myself. So our next question is, we'll surprise Garrett with, what is your favorite song to sing in the shower? I don't know that I have a favorite one to sing in the shower. I don't know that I ever really sing in the shower unless I have music to sing to in the shower. That's not one I ever really do. And I don't know why, but I do know why. I usually shower while my husband's asleep, so I don't ever take like the radio or turn on music while I'm in the shower because I don't want to wake him up. I think that'd be kind of rude. That and our bathroom and bedroom are right next to each other, so I don't sing in the shower. Now, when I was younger, I did all the time. I'd blare the music when I was in the shower. So we'll see. We'll see what Garrett says. He's coming down.
Huh?
Oh, he scared me. What is your favorite song to sing in the shower?
Reba McEntire's I Don't Walk on the Sidewalk No More.
Really?
No, that was a joke. It's like I've got trauma. I need to sing a trauma song.
Who hurt you?
Life.
Who hurt
They're a little on the soft side because I air fried them. I don't know if I air fried them long enough.
It doesn't matter.
I mean, the sweet potato fries. There's no corn dog there. Do you want another corn dog?
I don't know. We'll see. But I really don't sing in the shower, but mainly because I need music to sing. And maybe singing in the rain. No, I'm just kidding.
It's usually whatever's on my playlist.
Yeah.
So I'm not picky.
Same, but I really don't sing in the shower because I usually shower when my husband's asleep, normally. Because I shower early in the morning and he's still asleep, so... I don't think that one's...
That way you can help me put the puzzle together if you want.
Oh, sweet.
Yeah.
Okay, so... If you could have a superpower, what would it be?
Ooh. Telekinesis.
Telekinesis?
Yeah, I could do anything with that.
Well, true, but I think I would want to either be able to read minds or the power of invisibility.
I'm invisible. Only when nobody's looking at me, though.
Oh, turn around, I'm invisible.
Exactly.
But I want to be invisible when you're looking at me.
I wouldn't want to read people's minds, honestly. I think that would be too much for my brain to handle.
I mean, I wouldn't want it, like, constantly. I would just want it when I wanted to do it. Like, I wouldn't want to have it, like, all the time. Just when I wanted to. Because I wouldn't want, like, their thoughts in my head all the time.
But wouldn't you be able to do some form of that through telekinesis? As long as you understand the electromagnetic behind the brain, the waves it puts off.
I don't know.
I don't know. I'd probably hear some terrible state secret and be shot.
Well, yeah, but
All
I think
because I couldn't keep my mouth shut.
I would either like that or invisibility.
I don't like me with the invisibility though.
Because I like to just be all creepy and sneak around and shit and be like, because there's so many times I just want to be a fly on the wall and just be like, what really goes on here?
Okay, if I were invisible for a day, I'd fly to Paris, find the nearest mime, and beat him to death.
Why would you beat a mime to that?
Because that would be the greatest performance of his life. The final performance he's ever done. Think about it. No other mime could top it.
Yeah, but he would die for no reason. The poor mime. The poor mime.
What if I did it in front of a bunch of school children?
Oh, man. Be like, who hurt you? The mime. The mime. That'd be terrible.
Yeah, I know. I'm terrible.
But if I had invisibility, I would want it to also be like whatever I'm touching turns invisible too.
So you're not just naked?
Yeah, because I wouldn't want to because if you're just naked, when you come back, when you want to turn visible again, you have to always be carrying clothes or, because I think with invisibility, I mean, I'm broke, so I would be like, okay, I want to fly to wherever, and go see whatever, I want to travel. I want to go, Florida, see my niece. So I could just...
You just want to use it for, petty theft and stuff like that.
Yeah, petty theft.
Yeah.
Basically. And then, I want to, spy on people. I want to know, what goes on when I'm not around. I want to know the truth when I'm not around. What goes on behind my back? Because you be telling me one thing.
Do you want some more sweet potato fries?
I like these. These are actually really good.
I love sweet potato fries.
But I want to know, because, I know a few people that say things to my face, but I know by their actions that, no, that ain't what happening.
We live in that kind of town.
Well, yeah. And so I want to know, and I want to know, behind the scenes of certain things. How gross is it behind the scenes at this restaurant? How do I really want to eat there? How are they really cooking my food? Can I turn invisible, go in the kitchen, watch them cook my food, and then come back out?
I've heard a story about the restaurant. I'm going to say their name, but not their location, because you know where it is. King's Buffet. Chinese restaurant.
Yeah.
Right? I had a former boss tell me that when she was working for a food delivery company, like how McLean handles food deliveries.
Yeah.
They were delivering food there. No, I'm sorry. She was picking up meat from the truck that was meeting her there because they didn't have a delivery at her specific restaurant. They told her she could meet them at that restaurant.
Yeah.
Well, she said when she was there, she looked into their kitchen while they were transferring stuff from the truck inside and just saw all sorts of flies and nasty crap all over the food. She said she could never eat there ever. I was like, well, how long ago was this? About 6 or 7 years ago. And I'm like, it's clearly not like that no more.
Right.
And now I'm talking about it here, and it's been another 4 or 5 years since then.
Right. See, well, and they've been under new ownership.
Exactly.
Too, so.
I mean, that boss had problems.
Well, one of our local restaurants that has an open kitchen and that our cousin works at, you walk in to pick up your order and you can look in the kitchen and see how gross it is.
It is gross. Well,
And it's
that
like,
irritates me because I used to work there when the previous general manager was still alive. And we kept that place spotless.
she'd be rolling over in her grave
Yeah.
if she's seen that.
Oh yeah, she'd be pissed.
But
Are you still there? Yeah. We're eating sweet fries. Sorry, Puzzle.
sorry, Puzzle, we have not forgotten about you. Oh, damn. Let's see, that piece just sounds good right now.
Yeah. I actually like this puzzle game. Buddy Calvin showed it to me.
Oh.
Yeah.
Calvin plays puzzles?
You can generate. They have an AI generator thing that generates its own puzzles. And you can spend money to get these little unlock tokens and buy the art and stuff like that.
Oh, that's neat.
Mm-hmm.
This piece looks like it does go there, though. Ah.
It does go there, doesn't it? Son of a gun. It's like Tetris if you yeah.
Ow. Stop.
Oh, no, don't go there.
No, don't. It looked like it went there.
These puzzles are awesome.
It looked like it went there. Anyway, alright. To the next question. Alright, what is the worst pickup line you have ever heard?
This is why we're an adult content show.
Right? So the worst one that has ever been said to me, and I should have smacked the crap out of the guy, but no, at the time I was very young, very innocent, and I did not know what it meant. I was very confused. He told me that I looked like I could suck a golf ball through a garden hose. He's like, wow, baby, you look like you could suck a golf ball through a garden hose. I was like, okay. Very confused. I should have smacked the crap out of him, but yeah, at the time I did not know what that meant. Now that I do, go back in time and slap that dude.
That was pretty bad. It's almost like asking if you could turn her uterus into a graveyard, or not a graveyard, an orphanage, because you weren't gonna leave the kids behind.
Oh man. Or do you know what, and if you're very sensitive to this kind of content, clock out. But, one guy told me, do you know what the little bumps around a woman's nipples are for?
What?
They're braille for bite here.
They're braille for, oh lord. That's terrible.
That is. No, I said that's.
Oh, okay.
Yeah, pickup lines, yeah, they're terrible.
Oh yeah.
Did you fall from heaven? Or did it hurt?
Did what hurt?
When you fell from heaven?
You hit every branch on the way down.
Of the ugly tree? Okay. What's the best joke you know?
There's so many jokes that are just good. It's hard to do anything on the spot like that.
Okay, I'll tell you my favorite joke. My favorite joke.
Okay.
Why did the chicken cross the road?
Why?
Because.
Oh.
I love that joke.
I thought it was going to be, why did the chicken cross the road?
Why?
To get to the idiot's house. Knock, knock.
Who's there?
The chicken.
Yeah. My other favorite joke when you were little, because it annoyed you, was knock knock.
Who's there?
Banana.
Banana who?
Knock knock.
Who's there?
Banana.
Banana who?
Knock knock.
Who's there?
Orange.
Orange.
It's supposed to be orange who?
Oh, orange who?
Orange, you glad I didn't
Say banana. Yeah.
Used to annoy you. Or
It's a
knock.
classic.
Or knock knock.
Who's there?
Interrupting cow.
Interrupting.
No.
Ah!
You used to hate that one too.
That one's pretty good.
I used to do that to you when you were little, and you'd fall for it every time too.
Yeah.
Alright, I've told you 3 different jokes. Pick a joke.
What was a pretty good joke?
What's your favorite joke?
Why did Susie fall off the swings?
Why?
She had no arms. Knock knock.
Who's there?
Not Susie.
Meh.
What did Johnny get for Christmas?
What?
Nothing. He had no arms and legs.
Aw, poor Johnny.
Those are some of my old favorites.
What do you do with a dog with no legs?
What?
Or, sorry, what do you call a dog with no legs?
Oh, what?
Cigarette, because you always have to take him out for a drag.
You always have to think about for a drag.
Really terrible. Alright.
Oh. What's your next one?
Oh, you have all those Jewish jokes, too.
Now is not the correct political climate to be anti-Semitic.
Okay. If you worked in a circus, what would be your job?
Oh, my job?
What would be your job if you worked in the circus?
I almost said court jester.
No, that would be...
I know.
Oh, Moxie!
Moxie, you throw in the second puzzle mouse on the ground. No. I forgot to silence my device. Somebody's messaging me.
I think my job, I would want to be the guy or girl. I guess I'm a girl. I mean, I don't guess. I know I'm a girl. I would be like, I would want to like walk around in the crowd selling cotton candy and stuff. I don't know why.
Or you'd be like one of the like
Get your peanuts.
Peanuts, yeah.
Yeah. Get your peanuts. Cotton candy. Peanuts.
That would be a fun job, except I would do it poorly on purpose, and I would just huck whatever I had at the people asking for it. I just freaking hurl without any regard for who they are, age, gender, doesn't matter. Everybody's getting pelted with a bag of peanuts, popcorn, a hot dog fresh off the grill. I don't care. It's getting yeeted at your face.
I just want to yell it.
Yeah. Hot glizzies to the face.
Peanuts.
Peanuts.
Here. Cotton candy.
Peanuts. Cotton candy. Hot dog. We'd be fired within the first week and fed to the lions.
Facts. We'd be lying too. Oh. You gotta come over here, Max.
Oh, and that is the end of them.
Right.
Goodbye.
I'm fired. What would your job be, though?
Fired. I really want to throw things at people now that you mention it, honestly.
So we're working together and getting fired together, huh?
That's usually how it happens, isn't it?
Right. Alright, come on, Maggie. Oh, goodness. You gotta get
that piece goes there. I figured it out.
Oh, you got it. Oh, no. Not
I am the world's worst puzzle doer at this.
I am too. Okay, so next. What is your best dance move? Oh, well, they can't see that.
My best dance... Well, I don't dance. I'm white.
I'm white.
I can't dance.
Cause your mama don't dance and your daddy don't rock and roll. It wasn't the other way around in my family. So my best dance move...
Cabbage Patch.
I was just getting ready to say that. I was like, I could do pretty good Cabbage Patch. For all you that can't see me, I am doing the Cabbage Patch right now.
Always doing the Cabbage Patch.
Okay. What is your most embarrassing moment?
I don't really get embarrassed like that, I guess.
I don't really either. I mean, I have been embarrassed. I just can't think of my most embarrassing. What would I have done that was embarrassing? I mean,
Tripping, falling. But
oh yeah,
that's normal for us.
I am like, I would say the world's clumsiest person, but Garrett takes after me in that fact. So we are the world's clumsiest people.
Definitely.
We can just trip over air.
Just
be like walking along and like dunk. Oh, sorry.
Walking on sunshine.
Yeah, just walking along and there's like absolutely nothing in our path and bam, we down.
Yep. Every time. We don't know why.
One time, but it was so funny. I was rounding the side of the house and the only spot, it was like super dry and we had this swamp cooler. So, and of course swamp coolers, for all of you that are old like me.
I know what a swamp cooler is.
Well, you only know because of me, but we had this swamp cooler and they leak. Of course, they drip water, and so we had this one little tiny patch that had mud, and I was rounding the side of the house, and somehow, because, I'm clumsy, I got 1 foot in that patch of mud. 1 foot! And fell, like, in front of, like, a ton of my friends and family and stuff. And not only did I fall so ungracefully, I mean terribly ungracefully, but I also somehow got covered in mud. Like,
got covered in the same mud you fell.
Yeah, like how
that little tiny patch
of mud, but I am just absolutely covered in mud. But yeah, how did that happen? I have no idea. None. So that, I think that's like one of my most embarrassing moments.
I don't care what you call it, cheating or not. I struggle.
Okay.
I found the piece that goes there. Sorry.
He found it.
Well, better than a blank background. There's something going on at least.
Right.
There's people who are here hanging out with us.
Right, you guys gotta come next time. But we'll post. We're gonna share this. I'll share it to my social media.
Did you already find the channel and whatnot?
No, I told you have to send it to me because, well, I haven't looked.
Oh.
I'm busy, okay?
I can do that right now through my personal account.
See, there you go.
There.
Why we're talking
That's
about
not YouTube, that's YouTube Music.
Okay, what is your strangest quirk?
I make weird noises.
Like what?
Ah!
Oh, yeah, you do.
Just weird noises in general.
You do.
It irritates my wife.
You do. I don't, you've done it for so long that I don't notice
it's just
anymore.
normal. Exactly.
Yeah, to me that's normal for you.
Yeah.
And you're like,
yep.
And, yeah.
The what was the chicken one we used to do when we were all younger, and it just irritated the adults? Caw-caw!
Yeah, you guys.
Caw-caw!
You guys do that all the time. I would say I have like this kind of Tourette's thing where. Hang on. Oh,
There's already.
What?
Uh-oh.
Oh, cool.
That's not us.
Oh. What?
We were late to the party.
What?
It's our fault.
What? Oh well. There's another Gits and Shiggels channel.
There's
Sadness.
2.
There's several.
There's several Gits and Shiggels.
We're late to the party.
We probably shouldn't be Gits and Shiggles anymore at this point. Oh my god, there's so many.
There's tons, so we're gonna have to change our name. We'll have to think of a new name.
Yay, new name.
Fluff and Stuff?
Fluff and Stuff?
Yeah.
Maybe.
I don't know.
Animation, I think it is.
I don't know. We gotta change our name. We gotta think of a new name.
Well, we have time to think of it now while we're live.
Right?
With a dead name channel.
Oh, that could be it. Ooh, what about no name channel? Dead name channel. Something. I don't know. Because we're just. What about we digress?
I like that. We digress.
Yes, because that's all we do is we digress. We don't stay on topic. I mean, even like right now, we're not even on topic. Oh my goodness. There is so many. What about off topic?
No.
No? We're all thinking,
There's so many.
geez Louise.
Being creative and independent doesn't exist anymore.
Right?
I just broke everyone's dreams.
I know.
Shattered them.
I am just like totally.
You know, we just live stream.
Yeah, we're fine.
Yeah, I swim through a sea of other channels to find ours.
What about the digression of Gits and Shiggles?
The digression of shits and giggles.
Of Gits and Shiggles.
Of Gits and Shiggles.
The digression of Gits and Shiggles. I kind of like that.
How do you spell digression?
I don't know. I can't spell. You know that.
It's O-N at the end. The digression.
You know I can't spell. Where do you think you got that from? You inherited all my terrible traits.
No, I don't want a link. Just click that.
Pardon us while we find a new channel name.
No, there's nothing named like that. It's only popping up Gits and Shiggles.
Yes! What about that then?
I like that. The digression of Gits and Shiggles.
Yes, we have a new channel name, guys. The Digression of Gits and Shiggles. So welcome to the Digression of Gits and Shiggles. See? We figured it out while live. We are changing our name live. Why? Because everybody else has all the names we liked. So we found a new one. Huh, Moxie girl? Nice.
So I will have to officially edit that after we end stream.
Okay, that's fine. How long have we been streaming?
40 minutes.
Oh, okay, so we're good. Alright, so on to our next question, whatever it was. Where were we at? Oh, our strangest quirk, and you said the noises.
I make all sorts of weird noises.
And then I said I have a bit of Tourette's. So I will hear like a word.
A bit of threats. Threats.
See, that's what I'm talking about.
Threats.
Threats. I hear a word or a noise
Threats.
or something, and I can't help but to repeat it.
I just like the noise.
Threats.
Threats.
Okay. If you could trade lives with any celebrity,
no.
who would it be? Any celebrity.
Any celebrity? I don't know. I don't know if I'd want to because you know what happened to Justin Bieber as a kid.
Ew, yeah.
It's horrible. What's going on with P. Diddy and everything else. The Epstein. I don't want to be a celebrity.
I mean, P. Diddy kind of.
1,000 gallons of industrial-sized lube. 1,000 gallons.
I said.
Oh, I didn't get a shiny my Pokemon cards.
So I think. I mean, to be honest, I hate to say this because I'm
Jennifer
not,
Lopez? No.
I'm not a big fan of them, but I think a Kardashian because like.
Oh, God.
If I'm gonna trade lives, like look who their dad was, Robert Kardashian, and look at the life they grew up with. I mean, they had, because if you've ever seen like any of the episodes of like Keeping Up with Kardashians, which
And I have because of you.
I will admit, guilty pleasure. Okay.
I've seen way too many of them.
Guilty pleasure. I'll admit it. Okay. Shun me if you want. It is the one. But if you watch them and they show like all the old videos from them growing up and stuff, Robert was strict with them. You know, you watch him getting onto them and stuff. But they had everything. I mean, they lived a life of luxury, but they were still like taught well and stuff.
Yeah.
And they did. I don't know what religion they were taught, but they did. Robert made them go to church and stuff. So I think if I had to, I think I would, like, if I was forced to, like, you have to switch, I would pick a Kardashian. I would make different life choices, but I would.
But then that wouldn't be the same person.
I know, but well, true that. So I would pick Chloe because I think she would be. I don't know. To me,
Well, and you wouldn't have a sex tape running around either.
Facts. Yeah, I definitely wouldn't be Kim.
With Yeezy.
Right. I definitely wouldn't be Kim. I'd pick Chloe. Okay. What is the oddest food in your fridge?
I got fish sticks, shrimp, pork chops.
None of that is weird. That's normal food. What is the oddest food in your fridge?
Tuna mac and cheese.
Ew.
I don't have. I got a lot of sauces, really.
Sauces?
Sauces?
Yeah, you're a saucy kind of guy.
I am saucy.
You are saucy. I would say I made this, I call it chili dumplings. And it's really freaking good. So I make a chili, but it's like a thick chili. It don't have like a lot of sauce to it. I mean, it does have a little sauce, but not a lot. And then I put it in a baking dish, of course, and then I make biscuits. But I use I got the online recipe for the, what do you call it? The Red Lobster
Cheddar Bay.
Cheddar Bay biscuits.
Ooh.
I went online and found their recipe for it.
Cheddar Bay biscuits.
And I put that on top of it and then bake it and then cover it in their butter, the Cheddar Bay butter sauce, that they put over the biscuits.
Good.
That is the oddest thing I have in my fridge. I call it chili dumplings because that's basically what it is, because that's how you make dumplings, but obviously you don't use Cheddar Bay biscuits on dumplings. But,
I would.
Right? I mean,
I'm not a fan of normal dumplings.
But you would eat that.
I'll eat Cheddar Bay biscuit.
It was freaking amazing. It was, oh my god, it was so good. Like, yeah, my husband ate it, I ate it, it was good. It was just something I kind of invented because, like, I had all this stuff to make it, and one night, and I was like, let's do this. Oh, and then I also have, like, I made beanie weenies out of a can of pinto beans and some Vienna sausages.
Yeah, I gave you some of those pinto beans.
Yes, you gave me the pinto beans. And I made homemade beanie weenies out of that, and oh man, they turned out so good. I had to cook those pinto beans though, because they were kind of crunchy.
Yeah.
But
they're from commodities.
Right, but hey, it worked, and they were so good, man. They were like the bomb diggity.
I'm glad.
So, you can make something out of nothing.
Oh yeah.
Okay, do you think aliens exist on other planets?
Oh, we can talk about this one
forever. This is a good topic. Do you think aliens exist on other planets?
It would be a waste of space and God's creation.
Well, so here's the thing. So Genesis tells us, well, first of all, let me tell you guys, for those of you listening, I am a certified minister. Okay, so you know.
We've got that.
Now that we got that covered, and yes, I do speak fluent trucker with a sailor accent, I know. But I am a certified minister. So here we go. Do aliens exist on other planets? So what the Bible tells us in Genesis, it says that God created the heavens and the earth.
Yes.
But it does not tell us what he created in the heavens. But that tells us anything outside the earth's atmosphere is the heavens. Now, what is out there? We don't know, but we do know that it is what?
The heavens?
The heavens. So, is it planets with aliens? I would say maybe. Maybe if that's what God has in heaven. But all we know it is the heavens. Heavens with an S. The heavens and the earth. So maybe, if that's what God has in heaven is planets with aliens, sure, could be.
Why not? But I guess the question's asking if we believe that, not in.
But I don't.
Personally,
I don't believe in the sense like the way they have like the government is hiding aliens from us and all that. I don't believe that. I don't believe that there's stuff under our ocean that's alien and coming out. And no, I don't. I personally, no. These lights in the sky, so we have a light stick at our house that you can like make it do, you can even make it show movies. And you could attach that to any one of our little drones, little drones, and make a light show in the sky with it. So, do I believe these lights in the sky are alien crafts? Heck no, because, I mean, they can put on these amazing drone shows and, you know, just be like, oh, look at this. And the government is really good at
lying.
Magic tricks. Look at what, at the smoke and mirrors. Look at what I'm doing with my right hand. Look at this big trick with my right hand while my left hand is doing sneaky. So, you know, it's all perspective.
Oh, yeah.
So always when the government's real big on look at what my right hand is doing, watch out what that left hand is doing. And I think this whole alien thing is look at what my right hand is doing, to be honest with you.
Well, no, they've come out and said that, like, they have agents entirely for disinformation.
Yeah, exactly.
They have flooded the UFO community. They have admitted it.
Exactly. So it's a lot of look at what my right hand's doing.
Yeah.
Look at what my right hand's doing where my left hand is
screwing you over.
Yeah.
Excuse me.
So that's what
I'm in good health.
That's my personal thoughts on aliens for entertainment purposes only.
For legal purposes, a joke.
Yes. Okay. What's your weirdest guilty pleasure? I already said mine. I watch Keeping Up with Kardashians.
Guilty pleasure?
Yes. That is my... It's either that or I drink...
Drink?
No, I don't drink... Well...
Drink?
I'm not an alcoholic. I don't drink.
She stays hydrated.
I'm not an alcoholic. I'm not the person.
There's a Mac under my feet. I'm sorry.
See? No, I drink, and this is the only thing I'm gonna plug, because if they want to sponsor us, you do not have to pay us in cash at all. This will be the only sponsor I'll take, but I will not take your cash. I will only take your product. I drink at least 2 salted caramel Java Monsters a day. At least 2.
Yeah.
Every day.
Yeah.
And like I said, that is the only plug. If you guys ever want to sponsor us, we do not take cash. We will only take your product.
We will take monsters.
We will take pay in your product. Both of us.
Yeah.
But so it's either that or, but I think that's more of an addiction, not a guilty pleasure.
Yeah.
My guilty pleasure is I do watch the Kardashians. That is my guilty pleasure.
I watch a lot of anime.
Or I watch all the Below Deck series. They're quote unquote reality TV, but I know reality TV.
Reality TV, yeah.
But I don't watch them because I think they're real. I just, like I said, guilty pleasure. So those are my two. I have two.
My guilty pleasures are YouTube and anime. I just watch a lot of YouTube and anime.
Oh, or I guess maybe another guilty pleasure is, and it's more to as a sibling thing, to annoy my older brother.
My father.
By sending him like a ton of reels, like stupid reels, every day. Like, I'm not talking like one or two. I mean, if I'm busy, he only gets one or two, but if I'm not busy, he'll get like
5 to 10
or more. I send him as many as I can. I mean, they're all relatable to him.
A sip of your drink, please.
Yeah, it's just sweet tea.
Oh, wonderful.
But they're all always relatable to him. But I just send him like tons and tons of reels. So I love doing that. So I don't know if that's a guilty pleasure or just being a little sister. Okay. What movie scene never fails to make you laugh out loud?
Movie scene?
Movie scene. Oh, I gotta think about that.
I
haven't watched a funny movie lately.
No.
I can't think of the last.
The last movie I watched was Mickey 17. And it's got Robert Pattinson in it.
Oh, I think I've seen that one.
Yeah, it's where he gets printed out.
Oh, no, I haven't seen that one yet.
It's really good. It's really good, actually.
Yeah, James and I were talking about watching.
You should. Y'all would like it.
The last one I seen was Working Man, because I'm obsessed with Jason Statham.
Is it another action movie of his?
Yeah. I mean, it's kind of the he's like, it's a stereotypical Jason Statham. I mean, almost, it's just like every other Jason Statham.
Yeah.
Just in a different scenario. I mean, it's Jason Statham just in a different...
Just doing something else.
Yeah. I mean, you've seen one Jason Statham, you've almost seen them all.
Pretty much.
But I'm still obsessed with him, so I'll still keep watching him. But I can't think of the last funny movie I've seen that made me just absolutely laugh out loud. And there's been quite a few that I have just, like...
It's been a while, though, with all the other stuff we do.
Yeah, it's been a while, so I don't know. I'll have to think about that one more. Okay, what's the most embarrassing thing that ever happened? Didn't we already cover that?
We did do that one.
Okay. If you could make up a holiday, what would you celebrate? So if you could have a
White History Month.
A what?
White History Month.
White History Month. Oh my goodness. For real though.
It's terrible, but funny.
For real though.
I'm not here to make you happy.
For real.
It's just funny.
That is hilarious. Because you have like I'm not out here trying to offend anybody. Because no, we are Jewish. But
I did the blood test. Remember the...
Yeah, the DNA.
Told you.
You are.
I think there's reasons that it's being hidden.
Yeah, because Grandma Lenora was Jew.
Mm-hmm.
So, we are Jewish and Native American. But your mom's side, though, was where...
German. Dutch.
Oh, you're at war with yourself.
Constantly.
But, yeah, White History Month, that would be hilarious. Because every other race has their month and their thing.
They say we don't need a month. Oh, that's fine. We have the rest of the year.
Right. What would I would have something weird. I would love a weird...
Immediately getting demonetized.
You know what I think we need, though, in all honesty?
Like a real month?
A real
day.
A real day. Because people tend to forget about, like, CNAs and caregivers.
Well,
like...
You're right, but at the same time, after what happened during COVID... You don't remember like all those TikToks and stuff of the hospitals and stuff?
But I don't have TikTok.
It's all over you. I was watching YouTube and stuff when it was happening.
What was going on?
They were like posting videos of them doing little dances and stuff like normal, except they were doing it in front of dying patients and stuff. And
what?
yeah.
Are you serious?
I'm not joking. They were.
Well, I think they should have a day for those of us that actually do our jobs.
They should. I agree.
For those of us that work really hard.
Oh, my son might be home.
Oh, I think so. Either that or somebody's breaking into your house.
No, that's my son.
Well, he walks like an elephant, and he's not very big. For a little guy. We're down here, buddy. Yeah. But we're recording right now.
You can say hi. Bro.
But how long are we in?
We are currently at 59 minutes and 40 seconds.
Okay. Well, I guess, guys, that's kind of perfect timing, too.
You got to, hang out with us, even though, well, yeah.
I don't think anybody showed up, though.
No, it's our...
But that's okay. It's our
first live stream.
So, nobody knows about us. So, we're changing our name. We figured out today.
Yeah, we finally nailed it down.
Yes. To the Digression of Gits and Shiggels. But thanks to anybody that comes and listens to us and checks us out. We'll still get that first one up.
Yep.
Sooner or later.
We will.
Sooner or later.
There was pieces down. I was missing that piece. We're not going nowhere yet.
He found it. He found it. He found it. Even though I didn't put any of the puzzle together, but come back next week. We'll get some more.
You can watch us do more bad puzzling.
Right? Well, mostly Garrett do bad puzzling and me do more of the talking, but that's okay.
It's all good.
It's all good. So we'll see you guys next week. Hope to have a few of you live. Leave us in the comments if there's something you want us to talk about. All right, guys. Have a good week. Stay safe out there.
All right. Bye.
Bye.